Hey there, Jody Dean here. Hope your September is off to a good start. Wanted to bring you up to date real quick on my plans for More Life with Jody Dean. I know for months I've been saying that it would start on September the 5th and then on September the 12th, but here at the last minute I've reached a rather difficult decision. First, the bad news. It's not going to be a weekly show. The show won't begin on September the 12th for a variety of different reasons. Not least of which is producing a weekly half-hour show in my backyard pretty much drives me crazy. It drives Fiona crazy. I have a great team, small number of people who do help me on this, and one of them unfortunately has gotten very sick. And so without the contribution of that individual, it makes it much more difficult for me to turn out a quality show. So this was a very important part of More Life with Jody Dean, and so in light of that, in light of the fact that right now it has been very difficult to find a sponsor. I'm not saying I won't find one yet, but I've learned a lot about people. Some things I'm sorry I did learn in some cases, but in most cases I've been very gratified by the interest in the program, and so hopefully that'll move forward. But more than anything else, I just wanted to find more time to spend with my daughter. Maddie's 15 now, and frankly, this past spring, doing the show every week, between that and the lockdown and everything else, I just wasn't able to see her very much. So that's probably the biggest reason. And I must confess that usually when I have to make a decision like this, I ask friends who I trust, usually people with more gray hair than me, what they think. This time, I try not to bother God with trivial stuff, really, but this time I said, okay, what do you think I ought to do? And the word I got back was put it aside, and that's not something I would say, ever. So I kind of feel like that's what I'm supposed to do right now. That's the bad news. Now here's the good news. Thanks to the folks at CBS 11, Gary Schneider, and the entire staff there, More Life with Jody Dean will become part of a regular newscast, or regular part of newscasts, I should say, maybe 2 or 3 stories a week. And so it'll be seen on CBS 11 in prime time, not Saturdays. It'll be seen during some of the station's bigger newscasts. So that's kind of cool. And so we get to keep telling the stories of good people doing great things for others during some pretty challenging times. And there are lots of stories like that out there. So once again, the show isn't going to start on September the 12th. It's not going to be every week on Saturdays on CBS 11 and TXA 21. It will be part of their regularly scheduled newscasts in much smaller bites. And I've got other projects I'm working on too, some of them in the backyard. You can see the fountain back here. That took about 2 weekends and 20 pounds. So lots of other things going on too, and I hope to tell you about those soon as well. They're very, very exciting, but I hope you'll understand. Those are the plans for More Life with Jody Dean. Keep my coworker, my colleague, my teammate in your thoughts. And once again, if you know of great stories of people doing wonderful things for each other during these difficult times, tell me about them. Send me an email to jody@jodydean.com, and I'll look forward to hearing from you and seeing you on CBS 11.